Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 782. My name is Christine, and on today's episode I'm showing you some new CHA releases from Lifestyle Crafts. I'm excited to be showing you some of the new Lifestyle Craft dies that are being released at CHA this week. And I'm starting with this one here. It's their latest nesting frame. And I love that you get so many different sizes of dies. So you could really layer your dies however you like. If you like the small edge, bigger edges, if you want 5 layers, they all layer up really nicely. I'm going to show you what I made with these dies. I made these cute cards. I took one of the larger dies, and what I did is I cut out a top and a back, and then I just put a fold in the back one. And that's how your card opens. So the front looks completely smooth and there's a little fold in the back, and then I cut it so some of this other pattern shows there. And then you can still write your message here. And I layered it up with one of the other sizes. For all these cards, I used the My Mind's Eye 6x6 paper pads. And this one is cute too. I'll show you inside, because there I just added that detailing. I just think it looks nice inside your card. Now this butterfly is another new die. So I'll move these cards out of the way. It's what they call the butterfly punch. I showed you this style of die before with a different shape. But you get a larger butterfly and a smaller butterfly. But what they've also done this time is added single dies. So you have a single large and a single small. So when I made those cards I just showed you, I used the single large die. I didn't use the hole punch because I was cutting each butterfly out of a different paper. But we'll be showing you another butterfly project in a moment. Next is these doily dies that you can layer all within one another or use them individually. I did a couple projects with these. First off, I made these flowers, and I used this die here, the middle size die. And I was using some basil paper here, and I've shown you how to make these flowers in my fabric and paper flower online class. So if you want to learn how to make the flowers, you can check out that class. It's available now. But it's just cutting out a bunch of these circles and layering them up. Now you can do it with any type of circles, but I like to do it with these type of doily circles just because you get that really nice design around the edge of the flowers. And these, I love to make these and put them on top of a gift instead of one of the pre-bought bows. You can put it on, and you can even wrap a twine or washi tape around your gift and place that on, and I think it looks really pretty on your gifts. Then I made these little flowers here. This time I used the smaller doily die to make these, and I used this Tim Holtz tissue wrap to make these flowers. I'm just going to move them aside to show you this wrap. You buy it in this big box and you get 8 meters, what is it, by 30, okay, I think it's 8 meters long or something, or how many feet, by 26.25 feet. So you get a lot of tissue paper in this roll. It's like any of your food wraps. So you do this and you rip it off. That was. So I just wanted to show you that this tissue paper isn't like regular tissue paper you get like for wrapping gifts. It's a lot thicker. It almost has the feel of the tissue tape in a way, but I say it's more between, it's not quite waxy, it's not quite a parchment paper, but it's definitely a lot thicker than regular tissue paper. So after I cut them out, I folded these and I put 8 layers on my die and cut it 8 out at a time. There's 16 layers in these flowers. And again, these flowers are in my online paper and fabric flower class. I'll show you how to make tissue paper flowers like this. So afterwards, I took my dilution spray and I sprayed each one just to show you how quick you can have different colored flowers. And again, I like that all the little doily detailing is there on the side versus just say a scallop. And you can see that this tissue paper holds the color of the dye really well. I just sprayed it and let it dry on its own. But I also liked that some of the white was showing through. That was sort of the look I was going for. And I made these cute little flowers that of course you can use on gifts or any of your projects. So that was with the smaller doily. Then there is this die, and what this die is a lace doily edge. So here, where you have over there around the edge, that cuts. This side here doesn't have a cutting edge. So I just took it here on this postcard just to cut out the edge to show you how you can make any edge of cards or layouts or whatever with this doily edge, and then it doesn't cut here. So you just put your die down and cut wherever you want the edge. So I thought that was sort of a neat die as well. And the last thing I'm going to show you is this art journal page I made. So here we have those small butterflies. So I was able to use that butterfly punch and cut out butterflies, I think it's like 8 at a time or something, to make instead of cutting each one of these out. Then you can see here I used that doily edge, and so what I did is I cut out I made myself a little mask, and then I just laid it on, and with my Distress inks just colored it in. Oh, there it is. I just colored in with my Distress inks. Here there's a few different doilies as well. So I cut a couple out and I just put them on, and again Distress ink through them. You can see too how you can layer these, and it'd be really pretty if you did all 3 layers. And I made just this nice simple little art journal page. So those are some of the projects I made using with the new dies. We got the page, we got cards, flowers, and flowers. There's more dies available, so you can check out the Lifestyle Craft site to see all their new releases. And like always, when you use the promo code SCRAPTIME, you receive 20% off your order, and Scrap Time receives a percentage of the sale as well, and we appreciate all of your support. Well, that's it for today's episode. However, be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca for all the latest from CHA, which is going on right now. So you know there's going to be some contest on the blog to win some products off the floor. So check out our site, www.scraptime.ca. Thanks for watching.